Whoa, look at that perspective on that laptop. Okay. Did I look fishy-eyed? Okay. So, hello friends and enemies and kind mothers. This is Hyro Tech Support. I'm going to support tech. This technology. I'm supporting this technology. It's a My Cloud. Well, not... I'm not officially authorized to support it, but I've gotten kind of good at it. Well, at least in setting up the local networks. So normally you would go like this to add a user and put the username there and the password and confirm it and apply. But imagine if you have over 15 users to add. That would be tiresome. So there's the feature or functionality, or however one should call it, where one creates a file like so. Let's see if I can show it bigger. Let's see, does this increase in size? No. Okay, so there's the... I'm going to try it out on I'm creating two users, this guy and this guy, and then the password is there, and the shares that the user sort of owns or has complete access, like read and write. So of course the user has access to... oh, I think I should put alvaro-user here. Alvaro-user. So the user has access to his own named folder. alvaro-user has access to alvaro-user, and Carlos user has access... oh, I almost made a mistake. It should be dash, and Carlos user has access to Carlos user. That's Carlos -user. The underscore is for shares. It's shares gonna be a special like folder that is shared for others to see. So that means that Carlos user is going to allow Alvaro to see it, and that's right there. Carlos share is visible by Alvaro. See, there's Alvaro in the second in the next column. So the first column, well, after this column, actually it would be called column 1, 2, 3, 4. Column 4 would be for read write, and column 5 read only, and column 6 access denied, and column 7 quotas. So let me repeat that. So there's 1, 2, 3. It's a blank column for groups. So column 4, 5, and 6 are the ones we're concerned with now. So column 4 is read write, the next one is read only, and the last one is access denied. So I want to allow alvaro-user to have access to his own folder that's created. When you create a user, it automatically creates a folder by the same name. So I'm going to put it as read write and so that goes in this fourth column. Okay, so that's the third, fourth, fifth, and sixth column is the is the access denied. So all these other folders, I'm gonna deny access of them to be able to read or read write, or yeah, everything is denied for these guys, for Alvaro share, fin folder, ops folder, fin share, and ops share. In other words, if you log in to any of these with this password, you will not get access to anything else. Anything else is these. Oh, so it's not even getting access to itself. So I ran this and I believe it worked, but I made a mistake and that messed up the system. Like, notice that some have a hyphen and some have a underscore. So the underscore are for shares and the hyphens are for folders that I want the owner to have read write access only. That means the others will not be able to see it. So that means that they're right here. Here and here. There it is, a good example. I don't want Alvaro to see Carlos user, and I don't want Alvaro to see fin folder. I don't want Carlos to see Alvaro user, and I don't want Carlos to see ops folder. So the difference between fin folder and ops folder is fin folder is for Carlos only, and ops folder is for Alvaro only. So that means that I have to put them where I want to deny access, and that's everyone else. So fin hyphen folder and ops hyphen folder, they should be not only in this here and here, but also here, all the way down. Well, yeah, there it is. Fin hyphen folder is all the way down, and ops hyphen folder all the way down. Well, this is just an exact copy from here to here is copied in the following user. In other words, I'm denying access to everyone for all these shares. I don't want shares to be able to see anything. But I want the users to be able to see shares. Like right here, he can see his own share, or can see his neighbor's share in the read-only column. There's that tab. That tab separates this column from that column. And so this is the read-write column, read-only column, and the access denied column. And this is also an access denied column. All this is just one column for all of these that remain. So these tabs separate the columns, so that's why it doesn't line up very well. But to know which column you're in, you have to go tab, 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 tab. There's the sixth column from here to there, and then there's the seventh. So let's see, that should all end up in the seventh. Let me delete. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna save. Okay, so I got alvaro-user gets a password of alvaro1223. Carlos user gets a password of Carlos1336. And there they are. Because this is Alvaro user, it's gonna get himself plus his share plus his ops folder plus his ops share, because he's like the administrator of the ops, while Carlos is the administrator of the fin. And then in the read only column, I want to put all the shares there. The Carlos share and the fin share for Alvaro, and the Alvaro share and the ops share for Carlos. And then in the access denied, I want the folders. I want Alvaro to have access to ops folder, and that's why it's over here. Ops folder is here, but then it becomes denied over here. You don't want Carlos to get into it, and then for Carlos you don't want Carlos to get into fin folder. You don't want Alvaro to get into fin folder. That's why it's over there. So So that's the fourth, fifth, and sixth column. The fourth is read write. The fifth is the read only, and it's like for shares. And the sixth column is the access denied. It's for like users or folders that you don't want the certain people to see. Okay. And in this and these from here down are shares or folders, and you don't want them to see anything. So that's why column 6 is so wide, because it's got to contain all the users and shares. So this file looks like it's ready. Let me save it again. Then I go to the place where I upload it. I think it's right here. Oh, I got logged out. So I gotta enter my password and log in. Oh, incorrect. Let's see, try again. Oh, the cap locks. Okay, now I'm going to go to users and go down to the bottom of this column and say add multiple users, and I'm going to upload that text file that I was looking at right here. I should make it a habit of selecting this, because I want to overwrite whatever is there. Well, there's nothing there, so. Well, let's see, but before I do that, okay. It's in this folder. It's that one. So that text file that I was looking at is that's it there. It's been attached. Then I go next, and if I'm not mistaken, I shouldn't get any errors, and I didn't. And there's the multiple users ready to be created. And then all I would have to do is hit apply, but I could inspect in the individual users by clicking here and see what's going to be created as a user by that name with a password, but it's not showing the password, and then that user gets to be added to a group, but I'm not creating groups. And then read only. These are it's backwards here. The read write should go first. So for read write, we got for user Alvaro, you got Alvaro user, Alvaro share, ops folder, ops share. And denied access. Well, no, the next one to look at is read only. So these folders, Carlos share and Finn share, Alvaro gets the opportunity to read them, but only read them. So he can, these are going to be used for sharing from Carlos to Alvaro. And then the denied access. So I don't want Alvaro to get into Carlos's stuff or his Finn folder stuff. So those are the two folders I don't want Alvaro to get in. And I don't know if you could call it symmetrical, but I only have two users at this moment, Alvaro user and Carlos user, and two main kinds of folders, the Finn folder and the ops folder, and they're related. There's a Finn share and an ops share. This Finn share is in case the owner of the Finn folder wants to drop something in here to share, and so the others will be able to get access to it. And the ops share is it's called like a public place for everyone to look for something that someone left, that the owner had left. So the owner of Finn share is, who's the owner of Finn share? It's Carlos, because when you look at read write, Finn share is there, and also is Finn folder. You note the character between Finn and folder is a hyphen, whereas the character between Finn and share is an underscore, and also Carlos share is underscore. So that so anything that's underscored is going to get shared. Was I looking at this one? I'm going to look at this one. This one's pretty much the same except flipped around because it's Alvaro. So the other one will be, or they're the opposites of each other, you could say. Okay, but before I submit the file, which is, let me look at it again. It's I closed it. I should have left it open. Before I submit this file, I will confirm and prove to the viewer that there is nothing in the user's space. No users have been created except the admin has been created automatically. Well, what I did was change the name of admin. It used to be admin, but I changed it to EWI admin. The name of the company is EWI. So there. Now, groups, there's nothing, and it will be that way. No groups will be created. But shares, after I run that file, it will create, for every user that's created, it will create a share over here. So this will get populated. And this one, it doesn't allow me to delete, so I can't delete it. Deleting public shares forbidden. But I don't wonder if I can delete this one. Deleting the share will delete all content and configuration settings within the share. Will it let me? Yeah, okay. So, now I'm ready. The default folders are public and EWI admin. Now I'm going to add multiple users using that file that I was looking at, that text file. And I'm going to, just out of habit, I'm going to always say overwrite in case there was something that I want to change. It would overwrite it. And then I click on import user list, and I browse to the file, and it was the most recently created, date modified. That's the date, so that's the one I need. Oh, maybe you're not be able to read it. No. Maybe I need the magnifying lens. No, it's there, isn't it? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's interesting. So, let's cancel this. Go through everything again. Okay, so hello friends, I'm going to go through this again. So I'm in My Cloud. I get there by typing in the IP address. Oh, by the way, I have to change the IP address. I want to go into settings and change the IP address. I want to set it, instead of ending at 1.138, I want to change it to static IP address. I want to change it to end at .30 instead of what's given to me by default. So I should have put there. What? Not a valid IP address. What? Damn, it doesn't. Oh shit. Oh man, what the hell's wrong? IP for IP address. Oh, maybe I have to go like this. Oh, I was hitting the wrong static. I don't know what to put for DNS server. Okay, I'm updating. Wow. It's taking a while. Ooh, good. Completed. All right. Now what happened? Oh, shit. Oh, okay. What is that? There we go. EWI. Okay, now I'm ready. So notice that I don't have any users set up, and when I create a user, it creates a share. So I'm going to add multiple users. The multiple users I'm going to add are on this sheet. This is the import file I'm going to send. It consists of really only 2 users and 2 folders that I want those users to be responsible for. So there's Alvaro and Carlos, and I want each one to have a share folder. So I created a share folder for each one, and I want one of them to be the manager of one folder and the manager of another one, and they're kind of like private, only they can see it. But then if they want to share something, I want them to share to the share folder, their corresponding share folder. So that means that these last 6 folders or 3 pairs of folders, they're going to be denied, or they don't get access to anything. So in the scheme of things, let's see, the 4th, 5th, and 6th columns. The 6th column is the access denied column, so that's why that's where I put access denied. Everything gets denied. That's why this column is so wide. It contains the name of all the users, and users hyphen shares that are created, because I don't want the shares, the regular shares and folders to, if they were to be logged in, I don't want whoever logs into them to have access to anything else, including itself. But the only person that will be using anything here will be two people. It will be Alvaro and Carlos. So Alvaro will gain access to his own folder and his share folder and his ops folder and his ops share. Carlos, the user Carlos, will get access to his own folder of the same name and his share folder and his fin folder and his fin share. And then the roles are reversed for the fifth column. So if it's Alvaro, then Alvaro can get to view what's in Carlos share and what's in Finn share. On the other hand, Carlos will be able to see what's in Alvaro share and ops share. So it's just folders that are available for the user to share something to the other user. But then I don't want Alvaro to gain access. I don't even want him to read anything that's in Carlos user, because that's a private folder and only Carlos can get to use it and see it. I also don't want Alvaro to see the Fin folder. And likewise, Carlos, I don't want him to get into Alvaro's stuff and don't want him to get into ops folder stuff. Oh, so that column is the sixth column or parameter, and that's where I put all the access denied, and it so happens that this is also the sixth column. They're not aligned because each tab is a certain fixed width, except sometimes it's less than that. And so this is this one. So this one's the first. The first column is this one with the names. Then there's a column for the passwords. That's their passwords. So all these have the same password, but that's because I had to put a password there. But in the end, even if you had the password and logged in through any of these, you couldn't see anything, because I make sure that in the sixth column, that's this one, everybody else is denied. Oh, well, not that everybody else is denied, but that this user, if he got in this way, he would be denied access to everybody else, including himself. That's why that column is so wide. It includes everything. And then the final parameter is for quota, and this it so happens that this the way it's written here is what works, and that is 20 gigabytes. The first subset of this of this parameter is 20 megabytes. No, 20,000 megabytes, which is 20 gigabytes. And then the zero, this first zero is supposed to be for I guess kilobytes, or I don't know. That's just how it works. Okay. Yeah, so it could be that this one is for megabytes, and this one is for kilobytes, and this one's for bytes. That would make sense. Okay. So that's the file, the import file that I'm going to import through this right here. When I sign into my cloud and I'm in the dashboard, I go to users. I don't have any users. I don't have any shares except what's by default produced. So I go into users and I want to add multiple users. I click down here. Then I can create multiple users all at once, but still I'd have to do it manually. So, but instead I'm going to use that file that's already created and go import. I'm going to upload that file right here in this button. But before I hit that button, I'm going to overwrite in case I had done it before, but I haven't. So yeah, I really don't need to do that. But that's a habit. It won't affect anything. It shouldn't. Let's see. And then there's the file. It's got today's date and time. It's about 6:45 p.m. but it was saved at 6:22 p.m. and I select open, and what that does is it attaches, you could say, attaches the file in this box for sending. So I'm going to send it in or import it, but not yet. I can check before I submit to see if everything's correct and if I got any errors. The errors, they might show up here or here, like they might put a warning symbol, but there's no warning symbols. Everything looks good. Like there's the two users at the top. So Alvaro, there's alvaro-user. He gets to see what Carlos is sharing and what he shares through the fin folder. And he gets an alvaro-user gets complete access to his folders. Then he's denied access of whatever Carlos does in his user folder or in his fin folder. And there's the quota 20,000. That's 20,000 megabytes. That should be enough for the fee. Okay, so I'm ready. And I could show you Carlos user. It's pretty much the same thing, right? There's Carlos user. There's read only. He gets to see what Alvaro is sharing, and he's got full control of these folders, but he can't get access to these two, the alvaro-user and the ops folder. And then the rest of them are the same. They look the same as this, except the name changes up here. But this portion should look the same because in the file, I just copied this list of shares. I copied it all the way down. See, it looks all the same. So I've got to be careful, make sure I've dotted my I's and crossed my T's. In other words, I have a hyphen for folders and an underscore for shares. So I could check, I could go like this, Control F and enter hyphen folder. Find next. Find next. Oh, cannot find. Oh, what? Find what? Cannot find it? What about up? Oh, it found it. Yeah, there's fun. Okay, but I don't want to find any underscore folder. That should be a no-no. Yes. I also don't want any, well, I could start at the top and go down. I don't want it to find any, like I said, I don't want to find any underscore folder. It should all be hyphen folder. And I don't want any underscore user. It should all be hyphen user. And I don't want to find any hyphen share. Hyphen share. Find next. It should all be underscore share. Because if I change this hyphen share to underscore share, I will find several. 1, 2, well, let's see if 2 is there. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's going down this column? No. Oh, there. 9, it's over there. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And let's see. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It's going down. It's going down this thing. It looks like there's gonna be 2, 4, 6 shares in each of these groupings, and 2 folders, and 2 users. So that means there's 10. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 2 shares of those kinds, and 2 shares of those kinds. That's 4, and then 5, 6, and then 2 folders. 8. So there's 8 items there. Okay, so and close it. There's the 8 items. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I'm ready to apply these 8 items, these 8 users that I only want 2 of them to be actual users. The rest are kind of like shares or folders. So here I go. Wait, let me see. Okay, here I go. Ready? Suspense, pray that it works. Apply. So it's updating, setting the what's been asked for, and it created the users and shares and folders in the users area. So if I look at any of these down here, what do I see? I see that everything is denied. Looks like everything's denied. Let's see. But if I go up here, Carlos. Oh, there's a problem there. Carlos user should get access to Carlos user should get access to Carlos share and Fin folder. But it's not getting access. It's only getting access to one. How about a user is getting access to how about a share should get no access. That's correct. Carlos user. Shit. What if I ran it again? What would happen? Maybe it needs to be run twice. So the same file, but I'm going to run it through again. There's no errors. I can take a look at one of them. That's alvaro-user gets denied access anything that belongs to Carlos, but I want to see alvaro-user get these four: alvaro-user, alvaro-share, ops folder, ops share, when I'm done applying this. Updating, then it's done. So if I go and look at alvaro-user, I want to see something. Okay, alvaro-user is getting access to alvaro-user, alvaro-share, ops folder, ops share, and then Carlos user likewise. I want to get Carlos user, Carlos share, Fin folder, Fin share. Oh, now it's working. So you have to run it twice, and then everything else is going to be all access denied. Anything else I click is all access denied. Access denied. All right. I think I got the hang of this now. You have to run it twice. The first time, it doesn't get it all done. The second time, it'll do it. See, all the others are access denied. This one, this one, this one, this one. But once you get, oh, even this one, it's all access denied. But once you get to the users, the one with -user, then you get some action. You get some thing going on there. And that's just looking at users. And we can check shares. So who gets to see the Fin share? I predict that Carlos gets read write. Carlos user gets read write. Yeah, there's Carlos user gets read write to the Fin share. Alvaro gets to look at it. And that's it. It's Alvaro user. Who gets to use Alvaro user? Only Alvaro user does. That's correct. Likewise, Carlos user. And so on. Okay, so it's working. All right. So you have to run it twice, and the first time it won't get it all done, and the second time it gets it, because the first time it creates them, you have to run it again, and it finishes off what is needed. So I learned something there, and I hope this helps somebody creating users and shares this way, because now I just did a subset with only 2 users and 2 special folders and shares. Now I can throw in another 15 users and maybe 4 special folders and shares. That's gonna be good. Thank you for watching. I hope this helps somebody.